Hey, what's up guys? So we are back with Halloween Horror Nights making another announcement today. Now this announcement has been long rumored for a little while, but we wasn't sure if it would be a remake or if it was going to be a sequel or a mixture of the two. And what we ended up with was Halloween Hell Comes to Haddonfield. Basically kind of a loosely inspired version of them doing part 1 and part 2 as well. So what's going to happen is right off the bat this kicks up. First scene is supposedly is the final scene of the 2014 maze where Loomis shoots Michael Myers and he supposedly falls out the window onto the grass, and you know he does the speech of I shot him, I shot him. And so this is where it's supposed to kick off. They say in the press release, it will begin in the final scene from Halloween where Michael Myers is presumed dead after falling from a bedroom window only to disappear from the ground. What I believe is that they're going to do some kind of mirror trick, and where maybe we're going to walk down the hallway and we see his body laying on the ground, and then we see maybe another window and his body is going to be gone, but we see the imprint of his body on the grass. And then it says from there we're going to go through basically the neighborhood of Haddonfield, from Judy's house, I think it's Judy's house, through the neighborhood basically until we end up at the hospital. Now this might excite some people, this might, you know, bore some people out there. Me, it has me excited because the first one was, you know, one of my favorite houses ever. It's definitely in my top 10 Halloween Horror Night houses if I had to make a list. And so if we're gonna get just a little bit more of a taste of that mixed in with the second one, I'm all sold for that. So they also stated that we're going to have even more scare actors in this house than the original house. So definitely if you're afraid of Michael Myers, this is not going to be the house for you. I do believe the facade is not going to be the hospital, obviously. I do believe maybe the facade is going to be the original house. Maybe on the side or go through the house, maybe 1 or 2 scenes, and then we're going to end up right as the final scene, and then the neighborhoods. I do believe the outside portion is going to feature some wooden fences, some tight corridors, maybe a few of those, you know, sheets are in your face and you got to move them around type of scare. I do believe we're going to see that, just like Hollywood had it last year. I think we're going to see that. What I like is that the emphasis is not on just them doing Halloween 2. They could have easily done that. But the idea that they kind of threw their own creative spin on it, Hell Comes to Haddonfield, by naming it that way, it kind of leaves them to have some creative freedom basically, and not being tied to just doing the hospital. It's kind of cool that we're going to see, you know, parts from part 1, the house, some of the neighborhoods, and then the hospital, which is going to take probably half the maze, I believe. Now, are we going to see 2 facades for this? Maybe. That's just one of those things. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. I do believe this is going to be in a soundstage house. I don't believe there's no way they can fit this, you know, in anything smaller as far as a tent or anything of that nature. Or it could be in the parade building, but I'm really thinking soundstage is going to be the way they're going to do it. And they also said we're going to get all the iconic scenes from Halloween 2 all the way up to the fire ending or the explosion ending. Not sure how they're going to do that. Maybe some fire effects, maybe some steam or something. It would be kind of cool though for them to have fire in a house. I do also believe we're going to see the Michael Myers bleeding effect. It was shown in the trailer, so I definitely think we're going to see that. I'm not sure how they're going to do that, but I do think we're going to see it. Anyway guys, that is it for this real quick update on Halloween Hell Comes to Haddonfield, coming to both coasts, to Hollywood and also to Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights. If you have any thoughts, leave them down in the comment section. Are you excited for this? Are you excited for Halloween Horror Nights this year? You know, they've had Texas Chainsaw Massacre announced. We've had The Exorcist announced. We have The Walking Dead Best of House announced. We have the Chance House, and now we have Halloween. I'm excited for this year, and I think this is a stellar lineup. What are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments section. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already for more content like this on the way. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.